Good morning, good morning. Hey, CDB. Hey, Verna. Else is in here. So this morning I'm trying to read comments on this other phone because it's not working too well. But I don't know if that's going to work either. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay? 5x5. Okay, cool. Awesome. So we're off to a better start. Yeah, this is going to work. This keeps wanting to time the screen out. Okay. So how are you guys doing this morning? Welcome to Not So Sunny New Mexico this morning. It has been raining all night, all week. It's overcast for sure. And a little bit chilly this morning. Not bad, but a little bit. I guess CDB, your weather's the same. How's your weather there, Vernon? How's your morning? You're still waiting for coffee. Oh, okay. Well, I won't talk too much then. I'll get to it right away first. So welcome. It's cold, yeah. And anyone watching in replay, welcome. I haven't been going live much this week. It's Feast of Tabernacles. So we've been camping out, even though it's only camping in the backyard. That's what we've been doing. And the focus hasn't been YouTube. So I did decide to keep my Sunday morning stream though, since I really haven't last week and all that. This morning, I am going to be working on the Silky Coop. What we're going to be doing is dragging the house up the chicken run over there. And so let me show you what I right here. First of all, I'm having my coffee. Verna, I have my coffee right now. It looks like Oregon this morning. Very overcast. The sun's actually starting to peek through now, so we'll see. I'm going to take off this little over thing. It was 46 degrees, but now it's like 60. Yeah, this morning it was. They can't see you. I am going to pull the phone off here in a second though. Got your coffee. CDB's got her coffee. See, there we go. This is like what? I've been up since like 4:30, so this is, I don't know, my third or fourth cup. So I've had too much coffee. You could probably tell. All right, let me go set it down. Stuff done here. I have bought some organic potting soil and sterilized that and moved our ginger plant from inside the greenhouse to inside the house. So hopefully that will overwinter. The other plants I haven't started overwintering yet. One of the pepper plants I was going to try and do today if I can. We'll see, but hey, there's Spice. You have to type in weather space the zip code. Oh wait, what did it do? It did something. Oh, you were dropping the link because you typed GBH, so it dropped our link. That's what it did. If you're looking for the temperature there, babe. All right, let's pull this off here. And let's flip it around real quick. There we go. Look at here, Solo. He's being a good boy, hanging out because Casey's in there, so he's being concerned. Good boy, Solo. And over here, what I've done. So I've been building I called it the Beast. Now this thing is heavy. It has like 2.5-inch thick walls, insulated walls either side with wood on either side. It is pretty heavy. And I chose to build it over here, kind of where it was out of the way. I don't know why. But anyways, now I need to move it up to the concrete slab over there. So I could do this a couple ways. The way I decided, and we're going to find out if it works this morning, was to put some temporary braces on the side. So these 2x4s are temporary, and then run some wheels through. And so I'm going to try and wheel it up there. The other way is if that doesn't work, I could build a cart maybe to go under it or something like that. So these wheels are kind of flat. So I'm going to go grab the air pump. I forgot to do that. And we'll pump these up. I could use Solo as a horse. Yeah, we could do that. Solo? Can we hook you up? We'll put the leash on it. Maybe we'll use you as a horse and we'll have the wheels, right? All right. Look at a couple things going on. It's gotten cold, but I've got garlic in here. I've only gone this far, but that's because I did it a lot more densely packed than I have before. So got that going, I guess for winter. Our pumpkins, we have 3 big ones inside, but our other ones are all starting to turn too. And there's one over there. But the garden is still going pretty strong, actually. Our first frost is in 3 weeks, so I do anticipate everything kind of dying off then. So that's what we're trying to beat and pull off the green tomatoes and let them ripen. As Verna says, put them in some newspaper, let them ripen. He's following. I'll give a quick little walkthrough, I guess. Just a peek. Look at these bell peppers. And this year they came out really dense, really thick walled bell peppers. Nice bell peppers. Still haven't picked these. We're about to do so. They look small on the camera. They're pretty good size. Hey, Sight, good to see you. Good morning. Lots of peppers. And I'm going to go set this down then. Set the camera down and grab my air pump so that we can get to moving this. Psych, you joined just in time to see me either succeed or fail in moving this chicken house here. Okay, let me go grab my air pump. Y'all can stare at the shed. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind on timelines on the Suki coop. Not a lot, but a little bit. I want to have them in it by first frost. That is because I really want to get them out of the quail shack, so that way I can go in and clean and fix up the quail shack. I never intended on having them in there so long. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, CDB saying. Anyone else that popped in? So I never intended having the silkies in the quail shack for that long. They need to get out into their own place. So let me go ahead and grab my air pump here, and I'm gonna fill up the tires with air, and then we're gonna try and see if we can move this thing. Can I get all 4? they did kind of go flat. Now the Silky house here itself, pull off this cover, pull it up. It's pretty much done. I still have the nesting box inside the shed, and it needs a few touches and a few things on it. The roof and all. Now these little wheels, when I'm done, they're going to be repurposed. I'm actually building a little bicycle cart pretty much for Solo here. So when me and Casey can go out, these wheels are supposed to go on that whenever, if I ever get that done. And then Solo can come on bike ride. Luckily, get it done up fast. Walk out. Either gonna vote, break the break. Gonna go to plant. And this chicken house drops down about 6 inches. But hopefully it just will. Okay, cool. I got those tires aired up now. Hopefully I can just roll it. It is meant to be mobile. Spice, you know, the rubber wheels. Oops, what did I touch? I touched something. Good wheels to pull Solo. He's a chunker. Yep. Solo's kind of a chunker munker there. So I want this thing to be mobile anyways. Its whole point is so that I could get it onto a trailer and take it with us. That's why the box comes off the side and all that. Everything's built in pieces. So we will find out. I'm going to go ahead and head over. I'm going to pull some stuff off the roof and then kick the wheels out from under it. Or kick the blocks out from under it. Look at, we've been cooking on this stove in here. I had it pulled out. It's just because of the rain. This stove has been awesome. Hey, Psych, if you're still in here, this is the little tent stove that Psych, he actually gave us. It was missing this grate, or this piece. But I found one. It doesn't fit great, but it works good. That's just a cast iron plumbing drainage cap. So, and then we've been using that. We just put the cast iron on it, cook. It's been a good old time. All right. So y'all can be here. Let's see if we can kick the blocks out. Take everything off of it. So it just has a piece of roofing that's kind of just sitting on it right now. I need to put the roof on it still. I've been going back and forth with whether I want to do a metal roof, which is ideal if you're catching rainwater. That's what I want. Metal is just really expensive right now. So the other option I've been kind of messing with that I want to do to learn anyways is called Poor Man's Poor Man's Fiberglass, I think. And it's using glue and a tarp basically and stuff. So, hey, who's in here? Happy Sukkot. Farmer Casey. Oh yeah, for Sukkot, Farmer Casey loved cooking on it. He did. Okay. So it has these bolts on the side of it. that I can easily take the nesting box and put it on. That is also because one thing I've learned with the other chicken coop is sometimes you want to change that nesting box, make it bigger or however you want to do. So that way I can change it. I don't have to rebuild the whole coop. So those add-ons do help. That also allows me to move it easier too. And it's for the most part, I mean, it needs some things, but I'd say it's about 80%. Maybe more, 90. 85. Okay, so we're gonna pull this stuff off. It needs to be cleaned up. It's very dusty. But this project has taken so long because I did want to put a little bit more effort, a little bit more work into it. I want it to last and come with us. Okay. So now is kind of the moment of truth where I'm going to kick these blocks out and we're going to see if it will bow and bend or if it will go. So far, so good. Sitting on those two wheels and they don't look like they're bending at all. That may work out well. I'm going to repurpose these wheels. Originally, the plan was to take the wheels and they would fasten up underneath. So that way, when I need to move it next time, I can do that. If I don't repurpose them, that will be. I'm running one of these things now. What's up now? Boy. Okay. All right, well, sitting on the wheels, it is bending a little bit. This one's falling quite a bit. I might just have to be careful with that. That is why I put this 2x4s on here. It's brace. So this side's bending. It may end up bending. Like I said, if it does break something, plan B is to build a platform with the wheels it'll sit on next time to move it, and then just to hack them off about 6 inches up. Not such a big deal. But I do want to be careful. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But let's see if we can get it rolling here a little bit. I'll put this over here. Come with me and you'll see a world of rolling chicken coops. Oh, look at that. So far, so super easy. One thing. That is, this thing is moving nicely. So it was only bending because the weight distribution was different on that side than on the other side. I think that the mud or wet sand probably really is being able to slide this around, but so far so good. Everything's fine. That's the easy part, I guess. We're gonna have to go up over grass and stuff. We both had the same tune. Come with me and you'll see a world of rolling chicken coops. Watch this. This is cool. This is actually really. Yeah, we're also through the grass. Heard my first creak. Now I gotta try and turn it. Put a go-kart motor in it on that bad boy. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh man. Like, okay. So I'm gonna spill the beans here just a little bit. And I keep telling myself I'm not going to, but I have been working on a side project and it is using a Raspberry Pi I just got that in, and I built some of the other stuff. But there's some cool things coming. But anyways, that would that's gonna be cool. Little like onboard motor. It's really easy to grab a corner and pivot it. Oh, now this tire is bending out quite a bit. So one reason it's doing that is because these bolts aren't really super tight up here. These screws, when I add the extra support, the threaded part is longer than I anticipated. So I didn't want the tires locking it. Okay, but it's going. It's going. It's actually up to the way up. I kind of thought this was going to be a mess. And so it's all automated, lots of cool automations. These doors open themselves. It's got, excuse me, it's got exhaust fans on the outside and on the inside. It's got the removable tray for easy cleanup. Several different lights all throughout it, and on the outside, underneath all lights up. Here's that tray for easy clean. And then of course it here, another opening window that uses actuators, and their door, a window. I don't know, things pretty cool. So the idea is that it can run for about 3 days without a lot of, us really needing to be around. At least 3 days. Casey, look. We're rolling. Yep, that's a rolling chicken house, he said. Casey's sleeping in the kid. So I did not. Not for me. Yeah, watch it. Luckily, it's cool. Went over the pumpkin, so you watching it. No, it's actually really easy. It rolls really well, and it feels really light with the setup. And everything, nothing's like creaking or bending, so it's put together very well. I probably put it together way too well. And it's super insulated, and I don't know, it's a pretty cool thing. Let's put this over here. Now we're approaching the Silky Coop. So we're gonna get it up over the bump, and I don't know if it's gonna fit through here. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to remove this. No, it's actually really easy to move. I guess the way its dimensions are or something, I don't know if it allows it to bounce from one way to the other. I need to turn. Okay. Should I measure or should I just try and push it through until you it's not going to fit? All right. So now we're going to grab the screwdriver and we're going to start doing some stuff. Let's come over here to where the on approach. Let's come over here to where the Silkies are. They're about to get. They won't move in yet, but they're going to get to see their new home. They haven't seen it yet. I don't think Andy's in here, but still says Andy on here. Oh, we'll have to clean it off. Anyways, all right, let's go get the bit and driver. We'll put you all in here in the shade. In the Silky run. On approach, she says. There we go. And I'm going to have to dismantle some of this fence here. Oh, I know. Doesn't look like it's doing anything to the legs of the thing. If anything, I think those outside 2x4s that I screwed in are a really good idea. Linseed oil, yeah, that's what I use on everything. That's what. So the coupe here, I think it gives everything that really nice color. Woo! All right. I'm just gonna start taking some of this stuff apart. I need to rebuild this anyway. This is kind of a temporary little thing here. The chickens are going to be so excited. This here is a little solar panel. This is for one of the cameras inside of the structure. We want to make sure we can step on the filter. The warm-ups. After all the rain, the compost needs some browns in it so it doesn't smell. If your compost is smelling, it needs more browns. I didn't ever put this in very good because it's burned. That percent. I need more than top. It's interesting in the city. I'm pretty tired, and it can be kind of difficult sleeping here sometimes. Hey, we still got 5 y'all in here. That's awesome. Let's see. I don't know where I left that other phone. You like the way I finished? I think it looks nice, and it works out well here. I don't know if it works as good in Oh, that's the fence. Let's see if I can get around it. This other composter here. Over. Let's see if I can get up on that stone here. This is the only difficult part so far. I'll take it. There we go. Oh, not bad at all. It is facing the wrong direction. I gotta get the broom, and I'm gonna broom this off. You're already tired just watching, and then we gotta turn it around and set it into place. So let me go get a broom. But it is a tired kind of day. What do you guys have going on today? I can always turn it around. Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to do. We will turn it around. Shouldn't be so easy. It actually turns pretty well. And it's gonna go on this platform here. We get a broom, should be right here. Excuse me, son. Broom this off. Now, I want to get this in place. I know you can't see my head. I want to get this in place before I finish up, or about now, before I'm completely finished with the chicken run. And that's because I'm going to be building it into place. It'll still be removable, but it's going to be built in with a porch or a ramp. That's, here we go. I don't think she's in here right now, but I don't know if y'all could see it says Andy there. That was from one of our other live streams. She said, write my name on it when we were pouring it. So, all right, let's move this over here. I'm pretty sure the chickens have run off by now. And let's see if we can do this. Uh-huh. It wasn't cold this morning, so I changed it from up to down to see if it was cooler. I'll talk to you in a minute. Don't change it, though. Well, it wasn't this morning. Okay, I'll talk about it in a kind of freezer issues. The freezer died, and the new one not cold right now. So, anyways, I need to think about that later. Right now, on the live stream. Okay, that's not too hard to move. Oh yeah, freezer over. I need to think about that later. That's the reason I get all stressed out with the live stream. Okay. This gives me a lot of confidence though when I have to move it. It should be pretty easy to get it onto a truck and moved wherever we go. Let's see that just it so the legs are gonna sit on it nicely and take the wheels off. So I need to go get those blocks again and get it replaced. I did decide to put the concrete slab under it. It's a small one, and that way nothing can dig up from underneath. That way, it stores food bins and things there. Position it right. They're upset. I want to make sure I position it now so that the door is going to line up. So we'll come in here. There we go. Come through this doorway. Let's see. Now we can see inside here how it's going to fit. There we go. There we go. The sun's kind of right there in the way, but so it's supposed to sit just, there's going to be a little gap in here, a few inches away from the front of it, and it's going to get a little porch with a step down, and then a little ladder so they can get up in it easily. Now this side isn't going to get a ton of sun. It will get some, like you see now, in the morning. That's about it on this window. So that's why I have this little window like this, not screen or something. So it'll just give some light in through here, but it's not going to, roast them. Let's see. So let me do this now. It looks good about there. I do want to scoot it forward and then back a little bit. We'll get that done. Before I kick these wheels off, I can't really where that concrete slab is. It needs to sit about like that. Let's see. This part's going to be real interesting. We'll block it up and get those blocks out. And I can still wiggle it around once it's on here. I don't think that'll be a problem. Okay, that looks about right. It's sitting slanted just because of the way the wheels are there on the platform, but I think that's going to be good. What do y'all think? Okay, sure, Matt. Looks like it's going to be good. I work a full day before going to work. Yeah. Okay, let's come around now. There's some trash I need to clean up. I was pulling that out of the trash pile. Okay, so here, let's see. You can see there's a little bit of a gap between the two. It's kind of what I want. And so I'm going to need to come in, and it's going to get some, I'll have to figure out some mesh or build a little something into that spot. But that's why I want to get it up here kind of early. So now we could see with the wheels still on it, more or less, how it's going to look with the little house. Now it's going to look cool because the whole thing at night, we'll get some night shots, glows in amber, like a really nice, pretty amber down that wood at night around the whole run. And then the house itself does too. Around all these ledges glows, and then underneath it will glow. Let's open it up a little bit. Looks good. All right. Let me get it open a little. So I can open up the main door. So I can need a real big door, nice easy access to it. It's slanted right now. These two have screen and metal mesh as well. So that way I can let the light in. It's going to get full sun here pretty much all day long. I've already showed the tray here. It pulls out. So that whole tray pulls out for easy cleaning. The nesting box is going to fit on here. I'll go grab that in a moment. This will need to get its little door still. Cover for the timers. These I can't open right now because they open on actuator. And that's about it. I'll need to put the roof on it and do all that. So I'm going to kick the wheels off first, and then I'll bring the nesting box out if I have time, and we'll attach it to the side there. And we'll get this project going. Solo, you're doing a good job supervising over there, buddy. Mood lighting, yeah. Well, with the chickens, especially the silkies, they're not very smart, and so anything to help them find their way back to the coop if they've been out too long or something helps. Plus, it'll look really nice. I'm going to set this mic here, go grab those wood blocks I threw out, and then we're going to block it back up and kick the wheels off. But first, this is a good time to take a quick pause. Remind everyone, give me a thumbs up if you haven't yet. That definitely helps out. Anyone watching in replay, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I am going to go warm up my coffee real quick so y'all can take this moment here to watch my chickens escape and run away and get yourself some coffee as well. It's also a good time to remind everyone on Saturday mornings to check out Vay's Place. Chicken house up here. Yeah. I got it up here and it looks pretty good, I think. All right, BRB more coffee. That's what I was just doing, Verna. We got everyone needed to BRB for more coffee. All right, and I gotta go grab those blocks. We'll pick it off its wheels. These wheels work great though. I don't see any bending, no oh, I don't have my mic on. I was saying these wheels worked great though. I don't see any bending, no like splintering of the wood or fracturing. Nothing creaked or went lopsided or anything moving it. Very, very solid piece. It's been a lot in the making, but it's gonna get flesh. It'll get trimmed, and then whatever kind of roof. I'm probably gonna go with the metal roof, and do it that way. When I made the roof, it is I think like 8 inches bigger than that metal sheeting comes, so I'd have to get 2 sheets. That's something to think about if I had to do it again. It's also, I had made it in mind to have 5 chickens, and I have a few more than that right now. Luckily, they're small. I don't think it'll be a big issue. They do have the 2 nesting boxes, which are going to be more than enough. They like to share them anyways. But I have also decided to include a nesting box in the back area of the run there, and I'm going to build it out into kind of a little tiny movable coop that I could pick up, like a real small one, just in case I get a broody chick or something, chicken, I can put them back there, and that'll be just fine. So, cheers. Very well built. Thanks, Verna. So it is starting to get cold. We're supposed to get lots of rain and weather here coming up. So we've been doing a lot of starting to do the wintering of the plants and thinking in that direction. I hope you guys are too. I know a lot of you are more north and east, so it's probably started a little bit already. So the solar panels, I do still have to figure that out. I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to put the solar panels up on top, which is probably where they'll go, on top of the run. I'm going to have to figure out how to attach those so I don't screw through the canvas tarp. Or I may put up a post like here, somewhere, or here, and put the panels on that. And so I may have the panels cover this area, kind of, over the compost, and then just run a line down. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, cool. 45 minutes. That gives me about 15 minutes to get this thing dropped on the ground. I'll be right back. Oh, chickens escaped. Back with you. chickens run away. I just don't want her to peck the pumpkins. I think she'll be all right. Wow, that was loud. Sorry. Whew, did I blow everyone's ears out? Sorry. I blew my ears out. Letting your sweet potatoes grow until first frost. Oh, okay, cool. What do you got there? Some pumpkin pie? Here, let's see. Farmer Casey's got something yummy. A special coat breakfast. Look, there we go. What do you got? Pumpkin pie. Are you going back to the tent?
I'm like a mud skipper.
It's like a mud skipper. We didn't do a fire this morning. He's like, why are you like a mud skipper? Oh, good. I know what a mud skipper is.
They can crawl around.
Why are you a mud skipper?
Because I must retreat to the tent.
That's right. I'm gonna get this up on blocks. So this might be a little bit more difficult. Let's see. Then dropping it, sure. To this one wheel off. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, I think that's enough. And one more. And actually, I'm glad I left these bolts real long. I was going to cut them off originally. I think I said that before. I was going to cut these bolts off, but being long, I can grab them and it makes it a good handle. Ooh, the best breakfast, she says, yes. Recently, I have. I think I can wiggle them off here. Nope. Go. Save these for summer card. On another build. I'm actually really excited to get her the quail shack too. So we've had because I have been leaving the back there and allowing the silkies to be in the quail shack, not to live in there pretty much. The floor is a mess. We've got some ice in there and some other problems. So I need to go in and fix some holes and seal it up and get that door shut. So that's not like that all winter. Otherwise we'll have big problems in that quail shack. Then we get it fixed up and re-go and as the quail shack. Poor quails have been in there. I mean, it's still quail shack, but we need to spend some time in there this winter. Focus on that a little bit. I'm not sure what Spice said, but Verna's saying it's great. So, cool. Got one wheel off. The line I have right now. Let's get this other wheel off. I was kind of really dreading having to do this. I thought this was going to be a big deal. This was the easiest part of the whole thing. So, and then these 2x4s here are just held in with 4 screws, 2 on each leg. They were really just to give extra support, extra surface area for the bolts here. So I'll remove those. That way I can sweep out under it. And just like that. This would be just as easy to move through the side yard and onto a trailer and be off. So I think I have time to get these wheels off and then carry up the nesting box and put that on the side. We'll try that. So, I explained already earlier, but I'll do it again. I wasn't on very much this week, even though I plan on being a lot more. It's the Feast of Tabernacles, so I didn't want my focus to be really on YouTube. I do have to start back to work today, and also we'll resume live stream. think we're going to end up this year with 7, 8 pumpkins. I think it's that inside. Yeah, I think there's one in the back. 7 pumpkins, some real large, definitely. All real nice size. That's pretty cool. And some winter cords as well. One thing Spicy Mom that I really want this year, and I've actually really enjoyed too, was the cords. The later stuff we had going. Yeah. Man, time goes fast on these lives. I've almost hit an hour here. Tomorrow I'm going to be back on the live as well. Tomorrow, I think because of the way timing went here, I think tomorrow we will go live about 9 as well. And this plant here, which is my biggest one and most strongest, most successful, I'm going to cut 3/4 of it off. And I'm going to harvest all these green peppers. And that's the one I'm going to try and overwinter. So we'll be hacking that plant up tomorrow, I believe. I don't think I'm going to cross anyone's live. I know if I do, I apologize. I've done a little bit of that. One more wheel. And the quail, my main flock is behind me here in this white quail cage. So the quail have been kind of kicked out of the shack for the most part. And the chickens are in there, so that's not very quail. The quail can deal with a little bit more. They're a little hardier than the silkies and smaller. And so we need to find the cage here. Because the silkies needed more space. Nice. These went on, off, easy. I am pleased. You always have what is best for me. I missed some of that comment. You always have. Let's see. Oh, I can't scroll. Solo's digging. Solo, are you digging back there? He likes to kick the dirt out. Make a nice, cool spot. Oh. Oh, the link's on this one. Ooh. Ooh. We'll do YouTube dance. It's the same as the other dance, minus the curse words. Ooh. Ooh. Set that right down on my thumb. Blah, 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 blah. Surprise, surprise. Huh? That's smart. Okay. That's was it fun? All right. Let's try this without sticking my fingers in it. There, that worked much better. One more block, and then I'm going to know if this thing's level. Because the concrete pad is, when I built it, I did it with measurements, but.
Let me see. Are you okay?
Yeah, let's see how level we are. It's pretty level, right?
Yes. Come here, Tim, the tool man Taylor.
I can feel it.
Don't show me.
Oh.
Horrible.
She's over here. She's gonna fix my finger. I just set the coop on it. That's all.
Kissed it better.
It's all better now. All right, cool. So it looks pretty level.
Solo, you were supposed to be supervising.
He watched me do it. I'm gonna drag out that box before we hop off. Put the nesting box on, and then my next project is to build the joining area so nothing gets in between, and the little porch. So I'm gonna go grab that nesting box from out of the shed, and we'll stick that on the side so that way we can kind of get the full idea at least, somewhat. I've been bending down to grab dishes out of the dishwasher and then trying to stand up too quickly lately. Yeah, so I don't think you gotta be 60. I'm starting to figure these things out as well. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the nesting box. Drop the mic. There we go. Then by moving this today, I'm actually killing multiple birds with one stone. I'm also freeing up the area in front of the shed that's kind of been preventing me from cleaning the shed. So now I can get that project done as well. Okay, so here I got the nesting box. It doesn't have its roof yet. It isn't completely finished. I'm still working on that. But it's got these holes you can see on the front of it, and that's where it fits right onto the bolts that holds it in place. I've used my body, that's true. All right. So it's got 4 of them on the bottom, 2 large half-inch ones up top. Just gonna make sure those go into the holes. Go. It'll slide right in. I'll put the bolts on it. This I think is gonna need a little wedge under there. That's okay. I can put a wedge under there, and then so it'll fit on the side just like that. So it's gonna get a little door. It will have siding and also look a little different, but it'll have a little door here. That way I can push out junk, clean, and then up top as well to collect the eggs. And then of course the little door on the front there. Let's see. See? So that's gonna be like that. Now I can come and get the eggs. It has a little ledge here where I can set something down small, and a larger ledge back here where I could set the egg basket or something while I'm collecting them. And it has holes drilled in so it will, it's not going to hold water, anything like that. This is where the solar touches. Let's open it up real quick. I can't read the comments very well on the StreamYard here. Sorry. Sometimes you don't realize how bad something is until a couple days. That's true too. Look at that, airplane's loud. All right, cool. So we got that. I'm gonna have to cover it with the tarp again because I don't have roof on it. But it should work out nice and easy. In the morning, all these will open up by themselves. Yep. Pretty good. Okay. And inside, there's some mess. But all the electronics and everything's in there. You can see it's got real nice walls. I can tell I need a little wedge under there, just the way the door fits. So with this leg, we'll get a small wedge. But yeah, that's about it on that. Y'all helped me move this beast, and that worked out really well. So now I'll seal up this gap. And then this door I've been working on here. So this outside door I got to finish up. And then this is the other nesting box that I was talking about. This one I'm going to cover it. Well, I'm going to put a little roof over here. And then make it kind of like a little house. Like there's already an egg down there. And then here is a door they can get through. Here's this other back door. Almost got this all finished up. Just a few finishing touches. It needs to put up the water tank, close that in, run it down to the water lines. In here is going to get some soil sand mixture. That should be really nice for them. And yeah, so hopefully by the end of October, we'll have this all finished and good to go. And then we'll be doing a move-in video. So let me flip this around real quick. So I'm about at my time mark too. Yeah, look at that. Just hit it. Cool. So yeah, I'm hoping to hit my time mark by the end of the month, have this finished and be moving the Silkies in. That also means moving the new baby Silkie that's inside and her mama out here and getting them all out here to enjoy their time So that's all coming up in the next few weeks. If you stay tuned with me throughout the week and the next, I'm going to be doing a lot of work on this project. And then we'll get on to cooking and other homesteading things as well. Tomorrow, we're going to try and do that pepper plant, though. The countdown for frost is upon us. It is. We got just a couple weeks here. I think two weeks now. That's coming up quick. So that date is coming. Anyways, thank you guys for all showing up this morning. Appreciate you all very much. I got to go round up the chickens and rebuild the little gate here. So you guys have a good day. Go out the day with purpose. Stay blessed. Thank you for moderating there, Verna. And anyone that watches in replay, thank you very much. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment after. That definitely helps. If you see that little hype button that just says hype, it's free. Hit it. Helps me out. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.